It's my journey with Miss Bharat, Texas. And this is your host, Dr. Sun, Dr. Nisha Sundaragopal from Smart Ranges Dental. We are here with a beautiful diva. Her name is Swati, and she is one of our winners of Miss Bharat, Texas. And we are going to have her as our guest speaker tonight. I would like to invite Mrs. Swati Mohan to our show, and she is one of the winners of Miss Bharat, Texas. And hello, Swati, how are you?
Hi Nisha, I'm doing good. How are you?
I'm doing awesome. So you are the Mrs. Bharat, Texas, third runner-up. Congratulations on your winning. So how do you feel about this whole segment of Miss Bharat, Texas? How
Thank
was
you,
the whole
Nisha.
journey?
Thank you, Nisha. Thank you for having me here. And about the feeling, it just feels amazing. It has been just a magical journey throughout. It all started with a Facebook ad that I saw for Miss Bharat, Texas. And I've always been intrigued by the pageants and pageant winners. I always used to follow the Miss India and Miss Universe as a child sitting in front of TV. And I never got a chance to participate, or maybe I never thought, I'm good enough to go participate in pageants like that. But when I spoke to Rashmi ji, I just wanted to get an overview of how these pageants work. And Rashmi ji was she was magical. Her tone just got me into this. And she encouraged me. She told me it's not just about, looking beautiful. It's not just about having that perfect figure or the way this pageant works. Miss Bharat Texas is more about the personality of a person as an individual, celebrating womanhood. So that was something that I found very interesting, and I immediately signed up. And I'm glad I'm here today in front of you, and I'm enjoying this crown. That's about it.
Awesome. That is so sweet. So yeah, I mean, Rashmi ji always is like being, the empowerment power media. She is like, when you talk with her, like, you just have to do it. That's how it feels
That's
because,
it. I agree
she
with
makes
that.
it so simple.
She does. I agree with that. the
Awesome.
moment the moment I called her, and she was like, first thing she said, "Darling, I love how she speaks. It just feels like, somebody who is your own speaking to you." And it was just amazing. The journey has been amazing. And then not just, it did not end with Rashmi ji. Then she introduced me to Smita. She introduced me to the other state directors. Then yourself. It has been just amazing the way you all encouraged, you all helped us with the pageant preparation, very patient. Everybody was so patient, responding at 11 p.m. in the night. And I know everybody has family, everybody is busy with their kids, but we never felt, I think I'm speaking for everybody who participated in the pageant, that we never felt, in a doubt about what we have to do. We were always getting responses on time and trained, mentored with the best.
Awesome. That is, yes. And so, what do you feel about this training sessions that we were giving? Like, we had the mentor sessions, and then I was going through the groups, and you guys were in our training with the walks in my office, and then we had at the venue. So, what was the improvement that you saw in each and every stage?
My God, I have to go back to my condition or situation before, as soon as I joined this pageant, the very first thing that came to my mind when I registered is, okay, I never wore heels in my life since last 15 years. How do I walk the ramp with heels? That was the biggest challenge for me. The reason I never wore heels was because I had some ankle issues and I stopped wearing heels a while ago. So that was the biggest challenge. And the training sessions, that was the biggest thing. When this is so funny, I'll tell you, the moment kids slept in the night, I used to practice walking in heels in the kitchen on the tiles. And, that was so funny. That I did that for like 3 weeks, 2 or 3 weeks, like just every night 15 minutes walking in heels. And then the sessions that you guys held was not just about the walk, it was about how to get the personality out, how to speak, how to talk, how to look confident. I remember all the state directors, the way you guys walked, showed us how to do it was so helpful for everybody. And then the last session that was at the venue that gave the whole feel of how this is going to be, to see the place and, you know, where the stage would be. And it was a good idea we all got. I'm very thankful for all those training sessions. I just loved them. I enjoyed them. We also got to meet different contestants there for the first time. And it was just a fun time. I really relished those memories.
Nice. So how did you feel about, hey, but before that, I didn't know you never walked in heels. So you kind of went into that point. So how much height of the heel you are comfortable with?
Honestly, I only wore flats till I did this pageant.
Oh,
Now
wow.
I feel, yeah. So I never got back. Maybe my, you know, I was just scared because of the issues that were going on. I was just scared, but maybe my body was ready to wear heels. It was just practice that, you know, and fear that was here. So this pageant helped me get over that fear. And I am wearing heels now again.
Nice.
I'm trying to wear more heels. Yes.
Nice. That's good.
But the
So,
very first time I stepped into the heels,
uh-huh.
I was almost like wobbling. I'm like, can I do this? Oh my God, can I do this? But then, you know, slowly, one step at a time, it got better.
Oh, wow. So very afraid that you're gonna fall into, like, while you were walking, you're
Yes.
gonna fall down on the stage, then.
So that's when I remembered what you said. If you fall down, you have to just lift yourself up with confidence. That was always on my mind. The moment I walked the ramp the first time, I was like, if I fall, that's what I'm going to do. And you won't believe I practiced that as well. If I fall, the way I'm going to, you know, lift myself up smiling. Because I was almost confident I'm going to fall. Thankfully, it did not happen. But yeah, I had to be prepared at that point.
Yeah. And so how does it feel like, wearing a sash and the tiara? For us in our life, it's like, we always see in Sushmita Sen or Aishwarya Rai walking on the ramps and being crowned the Miss Universe, Miss World. And, it's like, and this platform has made some of our dreams come true. And how did you feel it? Have you ever thought you wanted a tiara in life?
That is true. This tiara for me is something I proudly display. Each one of us, I believe, whoever has participated and got tiaras, we all, and it's also a responsibility. I feel it's not just a tiara just to, showcase your winning this title, but also it's a responsibility. And I would also tell you this little story where how tiaras were always so close to my heart, because Miss India World 2012, Vanya Mishra represented Miss India World. And my daughter's name is Vanya, and she shares her birthday with Vanya Mishra. So when the moment my due date was, the same as Vanya Mishra's due date, and my daughter was born on the same due date, that's how much captivating that I feel about that. That was just, yeah, that was my beginning. Like, I just love pageants, like participating, and this is a platform I'm so thankful for. It has opened up opportunities for me, more opportunities that I never thought, I feel more confident about myself. It's not just about feeling confident to speak. It's also about how you carry yourself. I feel really thankful for everything this pageant has given to me.
Very nice. So, how old is your daughter now?
I have two daughters. I have a 6-year-old and a 3-year-old.
Oh, nice. Then you should have them participate in the Miss South Asia
Yes.
World. And
my older one has been arguing with me, Mommy, why did you not take me? When she saw Nakshatra picture, she was like, she looks my age. Why did you not take me? I said, one at a time. I could not take you and participate myself. This is the time I want to live my dreams first. You have all your life. So yes, your turn will come too. So she's like, okay, what do I have to do, mommy, to get, get my crown as well? She's so curious. Like, she wanted to know the details. Do I have to walk? Do I have to talk? Okay. She almost wants to participate next year. I said, okay, let's do that.
See, and also another thing, and once you've been in our pageants, you know that this is more like a lovely environment. Here are like people are more friendly. I mean, there will be things here and there, but still, like, how we've been talking about, we'll be adding points for being kind and nice. Behind the scenes, they cannot be rude to each other. They have to be friendly. So those are the things, like, we always very much value in our platform, because for us, it's like, it's, yes, it's about winning, and it's about looking pretty, as well as being a nice person from inside out. But
glamour is a part of any pageant, like you said. Yes.
Yeah, and we have to be able to make the people who come and participate also feel the same way, to be able to bring their kids. And this is a platform, Yusha Kulkarni, Shubha Kulkarni's mother-in-law.
Mother-in-law, yeah.
So when you saw her, like, when we all of us saw her, she was so sportive, she was so active, she was there, and she was giving an inspiration for us. So from little ones to older people, you can't see that in all platforms.
That is so true. That is so true. I agree with you. It was not just about being a miss, Usually these pageants are more focused on people who are not married and they're in a certain age group. But this was all about from 5 years to 70 years. Everybody, it was all about everybody, and it was so amazing to see the little ones walk the ramp so confidently, and the grandmom walk the ramp as well. So, and I loved how they had different categories. You can't judge the same way, so there were different categories, and it was all well planned.
Yeah, thank you. That was really sweet of you, because it was a hard process, the whole thing. And especially during COVID era, it was pretty challenging. So I have a question for you. So after the event, right? So when you came home, how did you feel yourself? Did you look yourself into the mirror with the tiara?
I was looking into into the mirror all the way. When I was driving back home, I put the selfie camera on and looking at myself.
Hear this.
Thankfully, there was no much traffic on the road at 3 a.m. when I was going back, but I was doing that. Oh, wow. I proudly say that. So the first thing I did when I came home was wake up my husband.
Oh.
At 3 a.m. and showed him, I won. And somewhere I feel that the whole pageant thing, he does not, relate to it. He's not into this glamour field, or he's not into this modeling pageantry. He has a different, yes. No, some men are into modeling. They do enjoy photography, but he's a behind the camera person. But I'm thankful that he supported me throughout by taking care of kids. When I was out for the practice sessions, training sessions till 10 p.m., he was taking care of them. And let me tell you this was when he was suffering with disc hernia in the back, and it was so hard for him to even bend, but he took care of kids. He's like, okay, if you want to do something, you can go, you have to do it.
Sweet of him.
Yes.
So how is he feeling now?
He's doing much better. He's recovering. So but it was hard 2 to 3 weeks. There was a point where I almost I had to probably quit this event, because I didn't want to make him suffer so much. Like, I was doubtful of even participating, but he said, if you want to do it, forget about what's happening at home and just go do it.
Oh, wow. That's definitely, you need to make.
He did not support me with stuff like, if I ask him, you like the red dress or the green dress, he wouldn't say anything.
Because you're looking pretty in both of it.
That's nice of you, but I don't know if he's not into supporting in that way. But he's like, okay, if you want to do something, just go and do. Don't ask me what to do, but just do it. Yeah.
Yes, that's good. So, when you were in the pageant, right? Like on the day of the pageant,
Mhm.
because our pageant this time had a lot of things, and I purposely did it that way because if you really look at it, like 2020, we didn't have an actual COVID,
Mhm.
and so what happened was, it was pretty challenging that people wanted to be on the stage, people wanted to do a lot of things. So I said, okay, we haven't done anything on 2020. The last segment was in 2019. And then I said, let's do everything. And the auditorium was in such a way kept that with the semi-open air auditorium. So that just gave us a little bit freedom of air, right, because of the COVID. And then we had it planned in 2 months. So what did you think about the swimming round, the patriotic round? These are not seen in other programs, right? And
That is
especially
true.
in the Indianized version of these pageants, you would never ever see a segment with
That is
swimming.
true.
So what do you think?
So, especially the swimming round, I believe that a lot of pageants are actually getting rid of that round these days. That's, for whatsoever reasons.
Mhm.
But introducing the swimming round in a Desi pageant, like it's a novel idea. And the way everybody took this positively, everybody wanted to do it. Nobody's complained, as far as I know, there's a swimming round. How do we do it? We have to wear a swimsuit. But the way it was kept decent, the way it was kept, within the boundaries, and it was the whole point of that round was to just, show off the confidence in whatever you wear, and dressing appropriately to where you go. It was the main idea, and that was a big welcome. It was a big welcome to the pageant.
Yes.
I loved it. I loved shopping for the swimming round. I just loved
Ah,
it. Yeah.
that's nice to hear. See, and also another thing is we kept this round very, very comfortable. That's what I would say. That
Mhm.
we told them, feel whatever you are comfortable in, and that way. And we didn't want to focus on exposing anything. And if they wanted to cover fully, and I think it was Rujana, she came in the scuba diving suit, and I totally appreciated it. And I really, I mean, I was very busy back and forth on that day. If I would have been there, I would have even felt like I wanted to announce like a special segment for her. So that was something that I really felt like, hey, I wanted to do this and make it very, very special. And with Miss Bharat, Texas, we have been always like very welcoming, and we have been giving them helping hands, and we wanted to empower every woman and every man, every little kid, every person, like the grandmom, grandpa. We still haven't had a chance to have the grandpa Texas. I don't know what puts them a little behind, but at some point, we really want a grandpa Texas too. We have grandma Texas, and we really want grandpa Texas. So I definitely, if you were seeing us, we want to have grandpa Texas. And so I really, men out there, older men, I really want you guys to come on and have you guys come into the show to be participating. And can I have Swati still here? We might have some glitches. Let's see what's going on. So Swati is still connecting. Houston's been raining so heavy today, and the internet connection's been on and off. And if you really see it, the next 1 week, the flights are being canceled from any part of the world to US. The 5G is going to roll out. And they say that the Boeing airplanes have some receptor signal equipment devices, which could really be affected with having the problems with the 5G rolling. So because of that, it's like a lot of internet connectivity is being affected, but we've been trying our best to make sure work this world, especially COVID is really on the rise. And so let's do some COVID talk too. So March 2020, the world started with COVID, and people have been very depressed. And we, with our My Dream Entertainment platform, we took it upon ourselves. We said, we are the biggest entertainment people and one of the biggest entertainment people. So we wanted to keep people entertained so that the depression won't hit them, because depression is really affects people in many, many aspects of life, their studying and their concentration. So we started Bharat Got Talent with My Dream Entertainment, and then we also had the virtual Miss Bharat, Miss Bharat, as well as the Miss USA and Miss India. So we had the Miss Bharat USA, Miss South Asia World, and through our platforms, and that was keeping our people very, very active. So Swati, when you look into like what we were doing with this platform, we were keeping the entertainment very bouncy, right? So I always said our journey starts here. It doesn't end with the. So how do you feel about that?
That is so true. The journey does start here. Just to give you a little background about myself, I have been very active with fitness, and I do marathons. I do a lot of runs, and I also train in the neighborhood. Whenever I have time, I train women, for giving them fitness sessions. Sometimes I volunteer for these fitness sessions as well. So this platform, this crown has given me more a fame where people know me better, and they're like, oh, this is the same Swati. So I feel that this is just a beginning, where after this, I do have some people approach me for a magazine, interview and stuff. So it's been so amazing that in spite of a busy schedule, in spite of having a full-time job, kids, taking out time. It's not just me. I believe that everybody, whoever participated, yourself, Nisha, you own a clinic, you're a doctor, and you still find time to do so many things. It is so amazing for all of us to begin this journey. I'm pretty sure even for yourself, the pageant was beginning of a new journey where we all know you so well, right, Dr. Nisha? So
It
it's the
was
same thing.
totally a beginning. I mean, with me, I mean, I love fashion. So do you, right? Like we all love fashion.
Exactly.
I mean,
Right.
women love it. Everywhere you go, it's always women's stuff. Men doesn't have that much of choice.
That is so true. Yes.
And then when you wear so much, when your closet has a lot of stuff, what's the point? You're not on stage and you're not taking a picture being pretty with other beautiful looking ladies, right? So
That is so true. That is so true.
yeah.
Yes.
And so tell me, how did you feel with the backdrop that we had, the photo backdrop with the earth and like the space? We enjoyed that moment.
In the success party, yes, it was so cool. Like it was so cool. It was so unexpected. Like when you said Earth and space, till I saw the pictures that actually came out, it was so cool. Like you felt like out of the world. It was very nice. It was a very cool idea.
Yeah, and it was so wonderful, and I really loved it. And there were a couple backdrops. I am thinking I'm gonna use another story backdrop for next Miss Bharat, Texas, because that this one came out so well, and I think for the photo booth we can have one of those next year. Because this was the only problem with these photo booths is like they don't come up with that extra long big size.
That's
So
true.
there are only certain designs available in that. So we are so limited. Like, the one we had in the main one, that was like the biggest one. And there's nothing bigger than that. Even like four beautiful girls stand on there, the stage was like almost covered. But then when you saw the actual program, right? Like, that stage, that
Yeah.
every picture was so
That
beautiful.
was very pretty. Yeah, the one you
Yeah,
posted today for Deepti's picture.
Deepti's,
Yeah, that
right?
was
Yeah.
actually took back to the day of November 14th. It was so
Uh-huh.
beautiful. Yeah.
Yeah, and I just happened to see that in like, see, after this pageant, I mean, we had almost like 50 contestants, and like every 51 of them, somewhere in their Facebook, they have the Miss Bharat Texas their picture in their, the DP or in their profile. When we see that, I just happened to see that, and I was like, I've seen it before, but for some reason it came onto my wall in Facebook. I was like, wow, I just love it. Like, her dress and everything like was just so perfect. So I was just like, I have to share this. This is so good. I really liked it. And we support. So how do you feel like are the pageant, did you get to know more people?
I did. I made some good friends. We are also planning, the Mrs. group is planning a meetup in February. So,
Nice.
and I
Make sure you guys involve me.
sure. You're always welcome. Once it,
So you guys made your own group?
yes, we did make our own group during the event.
Okay.
Yeah, just one day before the pageant, we had our own WhatsApp group where we were communicating, helping out each other.
Nice, nice.
Yeah, discussing,
So make
whoever.
sure invite me, me.
Definitely.
Like during that show, right? Like because I had to, I mean, finances were very tight because see, sponsors want to sponsor when they can be out there, and they were very iffy because of the COVID situation.
Mhm.
And I think we had a lot of publicity going on. Like, how did you feel with all those flyers that we were releasing? The Miss
Flyers?
Bharat Texas flyers, different flyers with different.
They were really good, very creative.
Mhm.
And you made sure you were, all the judges were introduced on time, all the celebrity guests and Indrani ji's picture on the flyer. Everything was so well thought of, well planned. I
Right.
love that.
Just so gorgeous, right?
Yes, she is.
Yes. And did
Definitely.
you connect
And
with her with
inspiration as
Facebook?
well. I did. And she's an inspiration as well.
Oh yeah. And if you see her, she does all the pujas and she does the Bharatanatyam, and then she's like the total diva with stunning
Totally.
outfits and gorgeous. And
We
it
can
just
just transform into traditional versus, completely a different mood.
So you should be able to participate in Miss South Asia World now, so that you have participated in Miss Bharat Texas. So you should be able to participate in the future Miss South Asia World, and you never know. Sometimes you will be even winning the title. See, that's the thing, great thing, because we improvise. And if you see Meenal, she's been participating and she became the Miss Bharat USA. And you can also in the future participate in the Miss Bharat USA contest. And but I definitely, because this one is happening in Dallas, so I would definitely would recommend you to go into the Miss South Asia World, because you see in Dallas, it's going to be a total different atmosphere. It's going to be different, and they're going to be bigger sponsors. So what happens is you get exposed to different people who are doing music albums, things like that. And I think Anupama, after coming to this show, she started getting introduced with her G, and I think she's getting involved in a music video, things like that. People get opportunities, so that just makes us giving more opportunities with people. So are you interested in future, like doing music albums, things like that?
I've been actually, yeah, I spoke to Rashmiji about the Miss South Asia. I'm really interested in going there. It's just that I joined a new job today. So
Congratulations.
yeah, it's just that I might not be able to take off at this point. I need some off for that, but I am going to
But
most
I think it's
likely.
on a weekend, right?
It
It's
is
on
on
a
a
weekend.
weekend, but I will need a Friday to travel. And then just in case, it's late night, I have to make sure I come back next day. So it's a lot of logistics I'm planning at this point.
Let me plan, make it happen for you. I mean, just giving you an options. I think it's on the 27th, right? No?
27.
Yeah,
Yes.
it's on the 27th, which happens to be Sunday.
Sunday. Yes.
So you could travel, and is anything planned on the 26th?
So I think there's Bharat Got Talent, and the talent round for this event as well is on 26th. She did tell that it's a 3-day event. So I do need Friday, Saturday, and Sunday.
Mm-hmm.
So
I mean,
it's
we
going to
can
be 3 days.
ask. We can ask if we can do like a video clipping for your talent round. It's just an option. We can ask if that's an option. Then you can travel Saturday.
Yeah, so I do have another alternate where this Bharat Got Talent is there. So I'm planning to register my daughter for that instead.
That's
So,
nice.
and then plan for Mrs. Bharat, which is in Houston, very conveniently. So
Yeah,
that's
but
my,
that one is a national. Oh, so you want to do the nationals?
yes, I want to do the
Yay! Okay,
national.
that would be a good one. So
Yeah,
that's
so
good. So
that
then
way they
that's
both
a
get a chance to participate. So that's my plan for
yeah.
this year.
Why not? That's a good option. Have both your kids participate in Bharat Got Talent, then do
Yes,
the nationals in
yes,
Houston. So that's so nice. Yeah, I was just
yes.
trying to look into the calendar to
Yeah.
see how we can get you in there.
Trust me, I have been looking onto the calendar a lot of many times, trying to figure out which one should I do. Trust me on that.
Yeah, yeah, but I think that's a good plan. So this
Yes,
opens you up an option to go for Miss South Asia World later on too,
right.
because a lot of times people want. See, I always tell our CTO Janaki that we have to put like a categorization, like after the nationals they become eligible to become the South Asia World. So that way, that gives them that more opportunity and more pageants. See, for example, say if someone goes into Miss South Asia World, they become the winner. Then they won't participate in the Miss Bharat Texas or the national. So what happens is like, they're not the exposure, the number of exposure goes down. But the
That's true.
more you participate, the more you enhance yourself. And these registration fees are like really nothing. I mean, in
That's
today's world, these are very minimal and so
very,
it's
yeah,
very affordable, right?
that's true.
Yeah,
Agree with that.
because I've been in other pageants, they're so expensive and everything with them. And like, they just tell us they'll give this, they'll give that. And at the end of the day, I didn't get anything. So I was just like, I spent a whole lot of money, but I get nothing in return. But now, when I came with this platform, and especially with Rashmi ji, I just said, okay, you're getting like at least like I don't know, in the money market spending, it's like so much of return of investment.
Just well said.
That's very true. So let's go ahead. Do you like songs? Can you sing a song for us?
Yeah, I do like songs. Okay, this is a surprise.
I mean, I would like to like a Same, a Same, a Same, Same. That's like the biggest hit song.
I see that the background, that's the background sound for all your pictures these days.
I know. I mean, that's like the happening. And then Samantha, oh my God, do you know that she got 1.5 crores for that song?
No, I did not.
Yeah, that song. I was like, wow, wow, wow.
I did see her the background behind the scenes for that song when she was like learning the dance. It was so amazing the way it was, the behind the scenes. Have you seen that video on YouTube?
No, I haven't seen
You
the
should
video. I
see.
have to
It's
look
it's
into
so
it.
good. Yeah, she and
Oh.
other choreographers and everybody, it was so good.
And
Yeah,
if someone can make a 1.45 crores in one
one
song,
song.
I mean, like, come on, let's do Janaki, let's do a music video. Let's make a 1.5 crores in one song. Come on, let's go. Ooh, anta, ooh, anta.
Uwantawa mama, uwantawa mama.
Ooh, anta, wa, mama, ooh, anta, wa. Who would have thought? Like, I mean, that song is so welcoming. Yeah, go ahead, sing that song. That is so good.
I just don't know the two
The
lines. That's it.
lyrics, right? Yeah. Okay, sing anything that you know the lyrics of.
Okay.
Couple lines.
Okay. चुपके से सुन इस पल की धुन इस पल में जीवन सारा सपनों की है दुनिया यही मेरी आंखों से देखो जरा चुपके से सुन.
Wow. So when you register for your daughter, register for yourself for singing.
Thank you.
Such a melodious voice. Man, they had a T-Series event. My son did the T-Series event. Such an exposure. And my son has, I mean, he does choir, and that's the only singing he has done his entire life.
Oh, wow.
Me and my husband hugged each other, and we're like cats and rats, but we hugged each other when he was singing a Hindi song. So we were like, it was happening only because of Rashmi ji with T-Series. So I said, that's
so good.
amazing. So you should definitely participate in uh, those Bharat Got Talent programs. I think I shared my Bharat Got Talent from last year. I was crowned the queen of creativity or
Yes, I
something.
saw that post.
Yeah, I was like, I mean, these are beautiful memories, and I wish, like, COVID was not happening, that we had more and more of these events. So it could
Yeah,
have been amazing. But anyways, I mean, life just happens, life goes, we learn, and
that's
it's definitely a experience
that's
to
true.
go
That's
through. And sorry for all those lives that's been lost during
true.
COVID. And I
I
hope, I
yes.
mean, we believe in rebirth. So, what do you think that will you be able to be encouraging more people around you to be participating in our pageants, welcoming?
Definitely,
Ah,
definitely.
nice.
Yes,
A
I'm
thumbs up
already
for my
spreading the
dream,
word.
right?
A lot of people have approached me when they saw my crown in the neighborhood. These women, they wanted to know more about this event. Swati, let us know whenever, next year this happens, the registration opens up. I'm like, definitely, I'm going to share with you all. Yes.
Awesome. So we are doing an Austin because we want to cover all cities.
Correct.
So that's what we were doing. So Dallas is taken care with Miss South Asia World, and we have
Mhm.
a separate team with that. So we are doing the Austin pageant. So try to get yourself involved. And also, what I'm trying to do is trying to create that awareness. So we have created. I'll be coming with that announcement of create. I've created a cancer awareness team,
Mhm.
and what you can do is you can get involved. And if you are willing, what we can do is in your neighborhood, we can do a cancer awareness just meetup in your home, in your home, in your backyard. No expenses, right? Simple, in your home, in your backyard. We'll just order some snacks. You can just let me know. We can just share or something like that, or you can just pop up things in an oven. We just meet up like for an hour, and we can do the cancer awareness talk, because women are need to have more awareness.
More
The
awareness.
early
Right.
diagnosis, it can help. So, and Sonali Bantre, she went through this whole, and I kudos to her. She walked without hair into
It
the
was heartbreaking
paparazzi.
to see her suffer.
Yes, and I think that her doing that, it was just a totally stunning thing, because why should we be ashamed to walk without a hair? Women, yes, beautiful, but hair is a lot, plays a lot of role, but it has,
That is the
I mean,
confidence. That's
yes.
where, that's the confidence she has. It's not
Mhm,
about hair, it's not about,
mhm.
beautiful smile, it's not about that, it's about your personality.
Yes.
That's most important. And she did, that's how successful women are.
Yes. So definitely get involved with the Crown for a Cause. We will talk, and we will just, do some games in that 1 hour, 1.5 hours. It'll be a nice meetup. And, you get to wear your tiara in front of your crowd, and talk, and kids are invited, so that the
Sure.
cancer awareness starts in that early age, so they know. And also, when we go and talk, it inspires them to get into the medical field. And there are so many things in the medical field. And like, they're like like a pathologist, or
Hmm.
they could be a scanning person, like those, they do the CT scan,
Hmm.
the technicians who do the MRIs, things like that, radiologists. So, kids, you never know. Once you open up their eyes, we need a great quality healthcare. And so our platform with the My Dream Global Foundation in my background, so we support autism and autistic kids. So we really need to make sure that, our platforms, good services are also taught outside, so that a lot of people can donate, so that people can go out and help more and create more awareness, because
I
that's
really, yeah. I
yeah,
will
so
be
that,
very interested in this. You won't believe. Let me just, I want to say one more thing. That as a teenager, I have been very involved in, a Lead India campaign in India, where as a, when I went to school in India, I used to be helping organize from the school side this campaign on Independence Day, Republic Day, where we used to take up different projects like clean up sweep the roads,
mhm.
keep your environment clean, keep your country clean. We used to sweep for 3 miles on
Swachh
Independence
Bharat,
Day.
right?
It, and
Yes,
then
Swachh Bharat. Uh-huh.
yes, So, and then, do things like one time we would plan a trip to an orphanage, spend time with them, and then a trip to an old age home. There was like different projects I was always involved with.
Wow, very
Lead India.
nice, very nice.
So somewhere I would like to tell you this, that coming to US, personally, I have, just somewhere I have kept all this behind, that, I was focusing more on my kids, my family life, and things like that, and it all took a backseat. But this crown, this title has reminded me, when I saw Srujana, when I saw people like this on the stage, this reminded me of myself, what I was when I was a teenager. So this
sweet.
reminded me I have to, use this crown definitely for a cause. And this platform is, this pageant is not just about winning the title. This reminded me of who I am, my services that, I have to give to the community back. So immediately I did contact Srujana to know more about the NGOs she works with, to get associated. And I also immediately, from here, I remembered I used to be a part of Lead India. So I signed up, to donate a part of my salary every month to Lead India immediately.
Very
so
sweet.
yeah, so I didn't, I don't like socially telling all this, but now that you brought up this, I just wanted to tell you that I will be definitely interested in doing something like that. Yes.
Let me tell you something. You should tell out. And a lot of people think that telling about their community service is like bragging. People think, let's ignore what people are going to think. Let's ignore that. That's how I live, because people are going to think a million things. Is it right? Is it not? Is it wrong? I mean, no, it's wrong, because if they think something bad because why do you think that, sometimes when I donate, I brag to the entire world. And the reason is that creates an inspiration for people to move forward, to donate more. Because if I don't talk about them, how are they even going to know about it? True. So when I say that, okay, I stand for My Dream Global Foundation. When we did the e-voting, I encouraged everyone to participate, because they think that, okay, this pageant, why am I spending money on e-voting? But every penny of it goes into the My Dream Global Foundation, which supports autism. That segment's totally kept separate. And so that just directly goes in there. And even though we are doing it for ourselves, unknowingly, a part of it just goes to the My Dream Global Foundation. So tell it out, make a flyer, tell everybody that, yes, I donated here. And I'm proud about it, because this just makes me happy. And so many people have a lot of money, but they cannot sleep.
Whatever little you can do is also great. Yes. What little, you don't have to, sometimes I understand everybody has a busy life and you're not able to volunteer your time, at a particular point in life. But whatever little you can do, if you could donate, or if you could, when I participate in runs, I make sure they're mostly, for a cause, run for a cause. So because I'm a runner, that's how I use my running towards donating towards a cause. Or there is, I registered for the Be the Match registry. Simple things. I just hope one day I'm, useful for somebody who needs a bone marrow, matches with me. Yeah, something, things like that. There are a lot of things that you can do. It's not just about, going to charity or doing things like that. You can do very small things that don't have to be necessarily big events, right? So whatever little you do is good.
Yeah, awesome. I mean, have that positive attitude, keep going, never stop. So rapid fire round. So that's just the viewers can a little bit know about you. Like if I I don't know what color do you like, right? So things like that. Okay, sure. Favorite Bollywood actress?
Favorite Bollywood actress is Rani Mukherjee.
Hey, nice. Actor?
Actor, Imran Hashmi. Don't look at me. Nice. My husband doesn't like him. I love him.
Oh, nice. So if you were to pick between Allu Arjun, now I think the North people know about the Junior NTR. I didn't even give you choices. Okay, take an Allu Arjun. Okay, what about South actress?
South actress. Samantha?
Okay, yeah, of course. Yeah, she's
No
hot.
wonder she charges so much.
What is the favorite car?
Car, my Honda Civic.
Nice. That's always the best.
I'm not too flashy.
Oh, that's the best, no matter what. The engine is just goes by. I don't know about the
Yes.
green world, new green deal. I don't know if we can get those cars in that cold winter storm stuck. I don't know about that. But anyways, for now, we'll just keep running with oil.
That's true.
Yeah, so when you become older, Hema Malini or Jaya Bachchan, well, whom do you want to be? White
Hema
hair
Malini, any
or
day.
black?
Hema Malini, any day.
I wanted to be Jaya Bachchan because I don't want to spend on those hair dyes. It's too much maintenance. Come on, it's so hard to close these wrinkles and all these things. I'm like, I'm done with patch-ups. Let me be Jaya Bachchan. She's the best. Okay, what would be the favorite height of the heel if you were told to wear 6 or 4?
4.
You don't want to take a risk.
Unless there's another pageant that requires a 6-inch and I start
Then
practicing
you would push
again.
yourself. Okay, that would be a new criteria then.
Exactly.
6-inch heel round.
Right.
Whoever can dare to go with that, you're right. And some
Right.
of the people are even having like a glass kind of stage. And I know some people were saying that it was slippery in some auditoriums. And I was like, I mean, it is so hard to walk with those heels.
It is.
What is your favorite color?
My color is favorite color will be pink.
Nice.
I love pink.
I'm in pink.
You're wearing pink.
Yeah. So what is your favorite food?
I love mostly North Indian food.
Nice.
So
Why is that? Trying to be slim? That's a secret.
No, not really. I have grown most of my life in North, so I'm more used to parathas and stuff like that. So I love that food, but I just, I don't really eat parathas. I make parathas for the family, but those are my cheat days. I save them for my cheat days.
That's good. That's good. Do you like spicy or like bland?
Super spicy.
Oh, super spicy. Mirchi, mirchi.
Mirchi.
Mirchi, mirchi, mirchi.
Yes.
So do you know that song? Do you know a few words of that song, Mirchi, Mirchi, Mirchi?
No, I don't.
What do you think about Bahubali? Katappa, what is it? Katappa ne Bahubali ko kyo maar dala?
Nisha, you're asking me the wrong question. I'm not a very movie buff.
Oh, not more. You didn't see Bahubali?
You won't believe I have seen my first Telugu movie only after I got married.
Oh wow! No, but you did. But Bahubali was in Hindi too. You didn't see Bahubali?
I did. Yeah, I did see.
Okay,
Bahubali.
you did see. Okay, and because Rajmouli is gonna get
And
hurt.
then, the kind of person I am, I watch a movie and in 10 days I just forget about it. And I ask my husband what happened in that. Who was acting in that? So it's that kind of a person I am. I just watch, enjoy, forget.
Priyanka Chopra or Alia, but if you want to choose a friend out of both of one of us.
None.
Oh my God. They're going to get hurt and then Rajmouli already got one number.
None. I like the
That was a good rapid fire round. I really liked your bold answers. You are ready for the nationals, girl. You are very ready for the national.
Thank you, Nisha.
That's awesome. That was an amazing segment. Please give some beautiful words for the viewers, encouraging, empowering during this difficult time of the COVID, and then we will wrap up this segment.
Sure. I just want to say, everybody, be confident about yourself. Don't think, age should not be a limitation to pursue your dreams. Whatever you want to do, whatever you think of achieving, it's everything you have to put in, and there is no right time. The moment you choose that, or the moment the thought comes in that you want to do something, just do it. And let me tell you this, that COVID was such a difficult time last year, and I took it positively. I totally understand so many lives were, we lost, and it was such a sad year for everybody. But I took it positive in a way that I got to spend more time with my family. I did my first marathon. I got time to train for a marathon, So take positives from your life, keep smiling,
Yes,
and just keep
awesome.
doing good for everybody.
Yeah, that is really awesome. Very thoughtful words and very told in a very softer way so that it reaches all the audience, because sometimes you speak it so fast and people are not going to understand, but you really gave the right pace to deliver the message, and that was really meaningful, thoughtful. Thank you so much on that. And I want to tell a small joke though. People, it's the COVID era. It's stressful, but I read a joke. I said, what is the next variant called? Another con. Another con. I really thought, okay, that might be a real another variant. I'm like, another con. I was like, no, that's enough. That's enough. Hopefully, this is the last one. And so let the world be a better place, and may the souls rest in peace, whoever lost lives during the COVID, as well as during the Afghan thing, the 13 veterans who lost, the soldiers who lost their lives, or veterans or beloved veterans. We want to make sure that we want to support through our platform everyone who wants to come up in their life and to want to be there to bring back their souls, just like Swati had said. A lot of us are forgetting ourselves because we get married, we get the kids, and it's like, go, chola, chola, let's go pack the tiffin, pack the lunch, go to school, go to this class, go to that. And so women, especially, are so lost. And then when they come to a pageant, this is the time they actually get back their souls and they build their souls. And you would be so surprised. You will be even be better, more better than who you were in the past. And if you just groom yourself, you make yourself stronger and empowered through these platforms, especially with Miss Bharat Texas platform. Our Texas is always special, and we make it very unique with our platform, with our CEO Janaki, as well as Rashmi Bedi ji. So they both are very loving couple, like our family. They care for us, and this platform expands. And if you need help in anywhere in any part of this country, there is a Miss Bharat participant out there who has been a winner or a participant. They'll be there, and it's a connection. It just feels like it's a family. It's such, you feel that the world is small all of a sudden. You will feel like there's no boundaries, there's no borders, because it's a Miss Bharat family. So we always welcome you all into our pageant. Texas is going to host 3 events this year. COVID is really at the worst, but we always take so much precautions during our pageant, and so it's a very safe atmosphere, and we will be handling it with such caution. Miss South Asia World is going to happen in Dallas, and Miss Bharat Texas, the state pageant, is scheduled for Austin, as well as the nationals in Houston, and we are hoping big. Let's just do it all with God's grace and make it a great, successful pageant. And Swati, I wish you all the best for more tiaras and more titles. And see you soon in another winning segment.
Thank you so much, Nisha. I just want to add one last thing. I want to say that Miss Bharat Texas platform has definitely taught me and many contestants that participated to prioritize yourself, right? To make yourself a priority. And if you're happy, you can make the people around yourself happy too. And I really thank everybody for that.
True. Thank you so much. Thank you for those kind words. And this is your segment with my journey with Miss Bharat Texas. And then we are going to meet with you with another winner next segment. And it would be an awesome, beautiful, funny segment. And this was Swati was so stunning to tell us she's not going to choose Priyanka Chopra or Alia. But I was like, wow, that is a great answer. So we're going to have more fun like that. Let's keep rocking. And thank you.